Guys, what's up? It's your boy Chuckles back at it again. We got a gear review today. We're going to be taking a look at the PTS MTek Flux helmets. Whew. Now, primarily why they designed this is for the overall curvature, and the contours are going to fit better on your head and be more comfortable, especially in extended periods of wear. So Flux stands for Future, Lightweight, Undercut, Expandable. So I'll go through the reasons why they have all of those options. Also comes from the Latin fluxus, flow. So we'll just go from front to back, go over all the nice little features on these guys. As you can see, I got one decked out. This is Decoy's personal helmet. I got to show you the rest of this. So one of the main features of the Flux helmet design is that there's a lot of curvatures that contour the head for maximum comfort in long periods of time and in a variety of situations that you may find yourself in. So as you can tell, really stylized, really cool, but it's all practical. Up front, you have an aluminum Wilcox mount. It's not the real thing, it is a replica, so take that into consideration when mounting your night vision. The rest of the mount is plastic. However, the primary mount is aluminum, so it's solid for night vision use and or camera usage. Really cool. You also include these bungees on the right and left side, which are going to be great also for night vision retention. If anything in an adverse situation happens, and for some reason the entire mount breaks, your night vision doesn't fall on the ground. When you look at the side rails, rather than having the standard arc rail adapters that you need to buy, because there are so many accessories already available on the market, they went with M-Lock for the side rails, which is a really great option. It is plastic, so take that into consideration. But for any purpose that you have, it's going to serve really great. They do work with the Unity Sword adapters, the real steel ones, but any other Airsoft ones. M-Lock mounts, M-Lock accessories will all go on the side. So if you wanted to mount a grip on the side, you really could, but I mean, whatever. Whatever, bro. They also have a much lower profile than standard arc rails, so that's really cool. Right at the center point where you have the PTS licensing on the side of the rails, you have your adapter. So if you had a mesh mask that you had clips on, it'll just clip right in. So that's a really cool feature. Every helmet should have that. So you can integrate as much of your kit as you can into the helmet rather than having multiple pieces. You have one piece that has all the parts in it. The primary construction is polymer for the helmet. So rather than some cheap plastic helmet, you have a really solid polymer. Ultimately, will this protect you in a really adverse situation? No. If you bump your head on something like a tree or something really lightly, this will do fine, but don't expect this to hold up to some really crazy standard because it is Airsoft, but something on your head is better than nothing on your head. You have 3 different versions. You have all black helmet, you have the OD green helmet with black accessories, and you have the tan helmet with tan accessories. They all look really good. But if you wanted to change any of them, they are 1-to-1 with the real carbon fiber Flux helmets. So if you wanted to buy any aftermarket, like the Spiritus or Agilite helmet covers, they're completely compatible and you don't require any modification. So rather than having a sort of cinch system in the back, what the PTS Flux helmet for sizing utilizes is padding. So inside of the helmet, you have 2 full sets of pads. You have the base layer, which can be removed as well, but you also have an additional layer. So they finally found a helmet that can have padding and fit my big head. And I know there are a bunch of other dudes that have that same problem. I know Eric from Gun Gamers was talking about it on his quick look at SHOT Show. So it's a really great feature, but they're easy to remove. So if you have a smaller head, it'll fit you. If you have a fat head like this homeboy, you can just throw the pads in, throw them around, whatever. So the pads on this helmet are incredibly comfortable. If you're going to be wearing this thing all day, they have enough give in them that they're going to just contour to your head. They're not going to try to push back against you. Like, it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to be a snug fit, and it's really comfortable if you're going to be rocking this thing for 10 hours, let's say, or longer than that. They're really great, and they're comfortable, which is really surprising. But again, when you hit that premium price point, you're paying for the better products. Welcome. When it comes to the helmets, when you pull it out of the box, the Velcro will not be mounted. But because PTS is so super freaking cool, oh, there's another pad in here. They're so freaking cool, they included a picture of how to not only mount the pad system, how to use the Velcro retention hooks, but how to actually put on the Velcro so that you don't look like a scrub. You're gonna be profesh. PTS is out here looking out for you, making sure that you're going to be looking fine out on the field. And that's what Airsoft is. It's just looking cool, right? Right. But the Velcro does cover the back of the helmet, so if you have any patches or anything, or if you have counterweight pouches, you can mount all that. You have your PTS Unity Spark Light. Shameless plug for PTS. You can mount it right on top. Anything on the back, really great options there. Now, the really great option about these straps is they are fully adjustable, but they're little clips, so you can unclip them, freely move them, and then clip them into place. They'll lock, and they're not going to go anywhere. They're not going to change even with a lot of pressure on them. So those things are going to stay there all day, no matter what you're doing. They're not going to go anywhere. Your helmet won't get loose. It's going to be fine. It's going to be great. So, as I was saying earlier, there's an overall curvature to different aspects of the helmet. So, over your ears, the way that it sits, there's a little more of a cutout, so you're going to have better clearance for any comms that you may have, but it also just sits better on your head. In addition, you have a nice concave curvature in the back where it comes down on the sides, but as it gets to the center, it goes back up. So, that's good for several things. One, if you have your vest on and you maybe have a shamag or something, you can put it on your head and you can look up and you can look down, and also just the helmet won't rub against the back of your neck, pushing your helmet up. It'll just go if you're looking up, if you're prone, whatever you're doing, it's not going to get in the way. And it's just maximizing how comfortable this thing can be. My thoughts on this thing, this helmet's severely BA, bro. Like, you will kick some serious butt wearing this thing. And I'm surprised because it's going to fit multiple style heads. And that's the one thing. It's comfortable. It's going to have a wide variety of fit. It looks really cool, but it's super functional, super comfortable to wear. This is designed from the ground up to be as efficient of a solution to the helmet question that you could have. If I haven't already, I am personally going to be picking one of these up. They do have the tendency to run a little bit at a higher price point. However, if there's one helmet that you're going to be wanting to spend your money on, it is going to be the PTS MTek Flux helmet. Let us know in the comments below if you already have one. Me personally, I am going to be picking one up. My friend the other day actually brought in his, and I compared it between the two. You could only tell the difference in the weight and the material. It was obviously carbon fiber. So, I think it's a 10 out of 10 cop. Don't forget, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, subscribe to us here on YouTube if you haven't already. If you can't come in the store to pick up one of these bad boys, look forward to us having them available on our website for purchase, extremeairsoftri.com. Really exciting, really cool stuff. Brand new this year from PTS, so don't forget, PTS MTek Flux helmet. Other than that, it's been your boy Chuckles, and we'll see you guys next time. All right, I need to buy one. Guys, what's up? It's your boy Chuckles, back at it again today.